This is the start of a series of videos about the development of Amaze, my mobile game project. It is targeted at iOS and Android platforms, and I'm going to talk about the development processes and tips and tricks I discovered during the development. So, as you can see, it is done using Unity, a 3D game engine which is free with optional purchases for advanced features. So I'm using the free version. But I bought some of the assets from the asset store and will use several of them throughout the development, which you will find out soon enough. So, first thing first, this is my first milestone. I want to code the back end of the game, which is the data structures, the storage of data. So basically my game is a maze generation and then explore the maze type of thing. So I need to generate the maze, which is a bunch of rooms connected by corridors. So these rooms need to be designed by the developer and saved into the database, which will be used as building blocks when the app runs and starts to create a new level. So I'm building a tool to help the developer to generate these rooms, which will be done through the editor script features of Unity, which means I can code a script that is used in the editor but not in the game. So here it is. So this is a room generator tab, which I will use to generate the rooms to be saved into the game database, which I haven't coded yet. But so let me describe it. So first it takes a prefab.db reference, which is a library of 3D assets such as the walls and ground tiles of the maze. So this is done through Unity RPG. It is a paid asset on the asset store which I bought, and I used it to generate the library. So I link the library to my editor script, and now I can use it to generate rooms. So I just randomize the values here, basic settings, and press generate. So this is the result. Currently I only have the feature of adding doors to the room, but I can expand it to contain functions such as adding furniture, adding debris, or adding traps to the room. So I can expand those features into the script later, but I'm satisfied with this right now because I can move on to the level generation and use these as building blocks, so I can move on. So after, I can keep on generating until I find something I like. So I like this one. So this thing right here is a lot of different tiles, as you can see. Let me show you. These tiles are all separate, as you can see right here, which is pretty bad for a optimization of the game, because you don't want that many objects in your game. You want to merge them together. So I added a feature to optimize the mesh, so I can press this button and it will combine the mesh into one single object. As you can see, all the children have gone, so now it's one single object right here. So however, this is not perfect yet, as I did not remove the redundant vertices such as the points here through routing. So these are all still taking a lot of vertices, but I'll process that later. So now I'm going to move this room. I can call this room a kitchen for some reason. So I give it a name. I can save it as a prefab, which would generate it, the prefab for this room right here in the resources kitchen room. So now that this is generated, I can pull it out whenever I want, and these will become the building blocks of the maze level. So that's basically what I did for the room editor, and I'll talk about how to save these rooms into a database which I can access in the game in the next video.